We almost made it past the worst part, almost made it through the fire and out the other side. Had the whole thing mapped out in our heads, had the future practically alive. We almost made it to the part where it gets easier, where the fighting turns to something softer, something kind. We were so close to the version of us that we kept on promising was just behind the next hard conversation, the next apology, the next try. And I keep replaying it frame by frame, looking for the moment that we lost the thread, trying to find the exact place where almost turned to instead. We almost made it, God, we almost made it. So close I could taste the life we were building, so close I could see the years ahead. We almost made it through the hardest part, we almost made it home. But almost isn't close enough when you're standing here alone. We almost made it, we almost made it, and almost is the cruelest word I know. I still have the playlist that we made for road trips, still have the inside jokes nobody else would get. I still reach for my phone to tell you something before I remember, and the reaching turns to regret. We talked about the house, the dog, the someday, talked about the names we'd give the kids. We had the whole thing built in conversation before we ever laid a single brick. And maybe that was always the problem. We were so in love with the idea that we forgot to build the actual foundation we need. I'm not saying it was nobody's fault, I'm not saying it was only mine. I'm just saying that we almost had forever, and forever slipped right through the line. We almost made it, God, we almost made it. So close I could taste the life we were building, so close I could see the years ahead. We almost made it through the hardest part, we almost made it home. But almost isn't close enough when you're standing here alone. We almost made it, we almost made it, and almost is the cruelest word I know. Sometimes I wonder if you think about it the way I think about it late at night. If you replay the same exact moments, looking for the same exact fight that we could have survived if we just held on a little tighter, if we just said the thing instead of the silence, if we just been a little softer, a little lighter with each other, with the love we almost kept. We almost made it, and I don't know which hurts more, the losing or the almost, or the wondering forevermore what we could have been if we'd made it just a little further than we went. We almost made it, we almost made it home. And some nights that's worse than never having known. And I'll carry that almost for the rest of my days. Almost, we almost made it. Almost, so close. Almost, still thinking about almost. There's a specific kind of distance that has nothing to do with miles. The kind that lives between two people sitting close, but somehow lost in different styles of loving, of needing, of showing up. We were never far apart in geography, but something always kept us separate. Some space we couldn't quite see to close. No matter how hard we tried, no matter how many nights we sat up trying. I used to think that closeness was about the body, about the hours spent inside one room. Now I know that some space lives in silence, even when there's no space in between. The distance we never closed stayed there until the end. The distance we never closed became the reason we couldn't mend. What was breaking quietly between us, what we never said out aloud. The distance we never closed is the loudest kind of goodbye. The distance we never closed still echoes even now. I think about all the conversations we almost had but let go unsaid. All the honesty we kept postponing until postponing was all we had instead of actually closing the gap between us, actually reaching across the quiet, actually risking what the truth might cost us, instead of staying safe inside our private little distances that felt smaller than they were until they weren't, until the gap became the whole entire story. I wonder if you think about the distance the way I think about it alone at night. If you wish we closed it when we could have, before it grew too wide. The distance we never closed stayed there till the end. The distance we never closed became the reason we couldn't mend. What was breaking quietly between us, what we never said out aloud. The distance we never closed is the loudest kind of goodbye. The distance we never closed still echoes even now. I learned too late that closeness takes more courage than just sitting in the same room every day. It takes the risk of being fully honest. It takes the willingness to stay inside the hard and uncomfortable, inside the conversations we avoid. We never learn that kind of closeness, and so the distance grew, and so it destroyed what could have been. Slowly, quietly, without a single loud goodbye, just distance closing in where love used to be. The distance we never closed is what I carry now. The distance we never closed taught me closeness is a vow you make every single day. again. The distance we never closed was the hardest lesson love could send. The distance we never closed, still there, still echoing. The distance we never closed. So close, I could feel your breath on my forehead. So close, the space between us had a name. So close, I could have reached and pulled you closer. So close, but something always stayed the same. Distance, even when we were in the same room. A few inches that felt like 1,000 miles. So close to saying everything I meant to. So close to dropping all of my disguise. But close was as far as I ever got. Close was the closest I ever came to a love I almost had. To a love that almost had my name. Yet that's the word that haunts me. That's the word that follows every so close yet not quite there. So close yet still alone. So close yet so far from where I needed. So close yet the gap was never bridged. So close yet you never quite believed it. So close to a love that could have been so close. I can still feel it on my skin. So close yet always, almost never end. I memorized the exact way that you'd hesitate right before you'd say the thing you meant. I memorized the look right before you'd pull back, right before the moment that you'd relent. Into safety, into distance, into careful, into everything but the leap we needed most. So close to the edge of something honest, so close to letting go of being so composed. But close was as far as either of us traveled. Close was the border we both refused to cross. And I think about the country we could have built if close hadn't been the only cost we were willing to pay. Yet there's always a yet, a word that holds the door half open. Yet I haven't let you go completely. Yet I'm still standing here, still hoping. So close yet so far from where I needed. So close yet the gap was never bridged. So close yet you never quite believed it. So close to a love that could have been so close. I can still feel it on my skin. So close yet always, almost never end. Maybe close was always gonna be enough for people too afraid to go the rest of the way. Maybe I was just the word we hid behind, so we wouldn't have to say that we wanted more. The close is breaking both our hearts slowly. That the almost was its own kind of war. I don't blame you for the distance. I don't blame myself completely either. I just know that close in the end wasn't close enough to be a believer in what we could have had. if we just crossed over so close, yeah. I'll always wonder about the end. So close, yeah. Never close enough to erase the gap, to erase the debt of everything we almost said. So close, yeah. That's the story of us, so close, yeah. So close, yeah. So close, yeah. So close, yeah. It's still, yeah. Always, yeah. You came into my life at the worst possible moment, when I was drowning in everything but you, when I had nothing steady left to offer, when loving well was something I couldn't do. And you deserve someone who had the bandwidth, someone who could meet you where you stood. Instead you got the version of me breaking, trying to be more than I was able, trying to be good enough for you, and falling short, not because you weren't everything I wanted, but because the timing was the wrong sport for a love like ours to play. I think about the version of us that could have existed in a different year, a version where I wasn't so broken, a version where the timing was clear. Wrong time, right person. That's the cruelest kind of love. Wrong time, right person. Close enough to taste, too soon to trust. I knew you were the one the moment that I met you. I just wasn't the one that you needed yet. Wrong time, right person. The hardest kind of regret. Wrong time, right person. I wonder always, what if we just met a little later? You told me once that timing was the only thing standing in between us and the life we could have shared. And I believed you because I felt it too. Felt how much you mattered, felt how much you cared. But caring isn't always enough to make it work. When one of you was drowning and the other's barely there, we tried to force the timing into fitting, try to make the wrong time somehow fair. But timing doesn't bend for wanting, timing doesn't care how much it hurts. Timing just keeps moving, whether or not we're ready, for what it's worth. I don't regret loving you in the wrong season, I just regret that the season was so wrong. It's something to swear in the specific, couldn't find the right time to stay long. Wrong time, right person. It's the cruelest kind of love. Wrong time, right person. Close enough to taste, too soon to trust. I knew you were the one the moment that I met you. I just wasn't the one that you needed yet. Wrong time, right person. The hardest kind of regret. Wrong time, right person. I wonder always, what if we just met a little later? Maybe somewhere there's a version of the timing lines up right, where I'm ready when you find me, where you're steady when I need the light. Maybe that version gets to keep you, maybe that version gets the years, but I don't live in that version. I live in this one with these tears, and all I can do is hope that wherever you are now, the timing finally found you someone ready, someone who knows how to love you the way I wanted to, but couldn't, not back then. Not in time. Right person, wrong time, right person. Always wondering, what if? I had the ring picked out before you left, had the speech rehearsed inside my head, had the whole future drafted in my mind, every word of every vow unsaid. I had the house we talked about on weekends, had the names we'd give, the life we'd build, had every single detail of forever sitting ready waiting to be filled with you. And only you could have been forever if you just stayed. I don't blame you for the leaving, I just mourn what we could have had. A whole life fully imagined, reduced to memory, reduced to what could have been instead. Could have been forever, could have been the whole story, could have been the kids, the years, the gray hair, could have been the home, the history, could have been everything I planned for, could have been the rest of my life. Instead it's just a could have been, instead it's just good night. Could have been forever, now it's just a memory of what almost came to be. I drive past the venue we almost booked, the one where we said maybe we get married someday. I see the sign still standing, still advertising weddings, anniversaries, every kind of stay, forever that other people get to have. And I think about the version where it's us, walking down that aisle that we never walked, building something steady out of trust, instead of building memories of almost, instead of building all these could-have-beens. I wonder if you drive past places too and think of all the things that could have been. I'm not asking you to come back now, too much time, too much water, too much pain. I'm just asking the universe a question, why we couldn't make forever stay. Could have been forever, could have been the whole story, could have been the kids, the years, the gray hair, could have been the home, the history, could have been everything I planned. Somewhere there's a version of our life, living out the forever we designed. Somewhere we're still laughing in that kitchen. Somewhere we never crossed that line that ended us, that broke the future, that turned forever into memory instead. I like to visit that version sometimes. In the quiet hours in my head, I let myself imagine it completely. The wedding, the years, the life we lead. And then I have to leave that version and come back to the one I'm living without you. Without forever. Just the could have been that I keep giving breath to. In the dark, I could have been forever. I still believe that even now could have been the realest thing I never got to vow. Could have been everything that forever's supposed to be. Instead it's just a could have been, living quietly inside of me. Could have been forever. Could have been you and me. Could have been forever. Could have been forever. Just a could have been now. I used to think that almost was a tragedy, a door that closed before I got to see the room behind it, all its possibility. Stolen from me, stolen from we. But I've been sitting with the almost differently lately, in the quiet, in the calm. And I've started to wonder if the almost wasn't actually lost, but actually a bomb. Maybe the almost was exactly what that season had to give. Maybe almost was enough for the life I had to live. I'm not saying it didn't hurt, it did. I'm not saying I don't wonder what if. I'm just learning how to hold the almost without it being the only thing I see. Almost was enough to teach me how love feels. Almost was enough to show me what's real. I didn't get the forever, but I got the proof it could exist. Almost was enough to make me grateful, not just missed opportunities. Almost was enough, and I'm learning to call that peace. I don't need the ending I imagined to call the story worth the telling still. I don't need forever to validate the love that taught me how to feel things I'd never felt before you. Things I'm grateful that I learned, even though the lesson came with heartbreak. Even though the ending burned a little on the way down, almost gave me more than some people get in their whole forever, and I won't forget that gift. This isn't a song about moving on completely. This is a song about making peace with the almost, with the could have been, with the version of love that brought me release. Almost was enough to teach me how love me grateful, not just missed opportunities. Almost was enough. I think we put too much pressure on the ending to define the worth of everything that happened in between the love and the hurt. Maybe almost is its own complete thing. Not a fail forever, not a broken vow, just a chapter beautifully written that taught me everything I needed to know how to love the next time better, fuller, more aware of how rare it is to find someone worthy, almost worth the care, worth the heartbreak, worth it all. Almost was enough. I believe that now, I do. Almost was enough to prove that love gets through, even when it doesn't last, even when the ending comes too soon.